Hello and welcome back to another video, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. We're trying to reach 1K subscribers before the end of the season, but also we are so close to 900. We are so close to 900 subscribers. So it would be very much appreciated if you could subscribe. But thank you for the support as of recently. It's meant a lot, and everyone seemed to love the watch along, of course, because we lost. So that makes a lot of sense. But listen, I'm here to talk about the bigger problems. I'm also bringing you a video today because I'm out all Sunday, but I always try and give you guys some form of content even when I'm out. So this is recorded in preparation. This is recorded on Saturday night. The Eubank Ben fight is happening right now. Like as they're walking out, I have no other time to record this. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, I think we can reflect on last week here and prove that Nicholas Fullkrug was absolutely correct in his statement. And it seems that the fans do agree as well, which I will show you from the Brighton game. But the Brighton game and Nicholas Fullkrug's interview has summed up West Ham, not just this year, not just under Moyes, Lopetegui, Potter, under the Premier League era, but the Premier League era of me supporting West Ham. So, like, I would say me remembering football since like 2009, 2010, typical West Ham go 1-0 up and then concede very late on, or gain a lead and concede very late on. And it's always against teams that seem to be on a downward spiral, a bad patch, or think they are in just a negative place as we are, even though we let them know ourselves that we are so far ahead of them when it comes to having reasons to be negative about their club. And quite blatantly as well. Quite blatantly as well. And the Brighton game showed that because I don't think I expected to go 2-1 up, um, to be completely honest with you, because I thought after we scored our first goal, when we equalised, we played like shit. We played like absolute shit. And that was kind of the point for me. We didn't even go 1-0 up at that point. We didn't even go 1-0 up at that point, or a goal up, sorry, I should say, at one point, because they scored first. When we equalised, it's like we lost all momentum. I don't think I've ever seen West Ham capitalise on momentum after scoring a goal, apart from 3 games, and it all happened in the lockdown season under Moyes, where we beat Wolves 3-0, we beat Leicester 4. No, we beat Wolves 4-0, Leicester 3-0. If you guys remember those 2 games, and when we drew with Spurs 3-3, those 3 games actually happened around the same time. So that was probably when West Ham were at their best, to be honest. Even though we won the Conference League 2 years later, that was probably when West Ham were actually at the best in that lockdown season, finishing 6th. That's probably the best West Ham team I've seen in my life, for me. So why is it still a problem? I feel like we've become a victim of like bad club culture. And what I mean by that is like when you address a certain stereotype that happens with every single club, not just in the Premier League, but in the world, it usually does filter through into the mentality of not only the fan base, but the players and the manager. Like with, for example, the narrative around Tottenham is that they bottle it all the time. The narrative around Chelsea used to be that they always get a cup over the line, so they always leave with something in the season. The narrative around Arsenal is that the business end of the season, they don't really do their business. The narrative around Real Madrid is that they're just inevitable. The narrative around Manchester United is that they are never dead. Like, there's a narrative around every single club, and yes, I just named like a bigger clubs than Tottenham there, but at the same time, it filters through to other clubs as well because it happens with teams like Leeds. Leeds are falling apart again. You get the gist sort of thing. With us, it's literally we are always there for the taking. That seems to be the narrative around West Ham, and it's a rightful comment because Fullkrug has always been spot on. Well, not always been spot on, but he pretty much summed West Ham how they're always like when he basically said that after we score a goal, we don't capitalize on that matter. We don't capitalize on that matter at all. So when we did go 2-1 up, I even said on a watch along, this game ain't over. I didn't think they were going to score 2. I thought we would be even a little bit stronger than that. But this club somehow manages to surprise me week in, week out when it comes to how fragile in their arseholes they are. When it comes to squeaky bum time, no, they just get ravaged in the bum instead. They're like West Ham are constantly dropping the soap, waiting for another prisoner to just bumfuck them all the time. That is how West Ham are like. The West Ham are victims of abuse. That's what we are. We are victims of abuse. This is what we are as a football club. That's pretty much us summed up. If I'm being real, this is just me being real with it. And it seems that it's not just me that agrees. It's the West Ham fans themselves. This is what they chanted at. They're chanting the Germans, right? You're fucking shite. When was this? I'm trying to think which part of the game this was in. This is in the first half. I think someone commented on my watch along saying that this was being a chant, but I think they thought it was the Brighton fans chanting it. I thought that's quite a funny chant. Brighton fans don't usually chant. Turns out it was our away fans. And I have nothing against this because our away fans are fucking funny as hell. So I expected our fans to come up with a chant like this. Like, this is what it's come to. We're self-deprecating again because, well, we got nothing else. We got nothing left. We might as well make some fun of it. At least our away end is fucking good. But Nicholas Fullkrug has summed up the mentality. And it looks like those words didn't motivate any of the teammates. Like, Bowen was creating. Kudus was somewhat better than usual, even though I don't think he was that good. Don't think Paquetá was doing much. Ward-Prowse was fucking awful. Souček did the basics, right? Wan-Bissaka was really good. Tadibo, Mavropanos and Kilman didn't have much to do until their second goal. I don't know what the marking was for that second goal, but I still haven't watched the goals back because I don't want to. Emerson just plays how he usually plays. And Areola nearly cost us the game when it was an offside goal. That man does not know how to catch a ball, but he needs to be sold in the summer as well. But I actually think we have bigger problems still than the goalkeepers at hand. But that is just my opinion. But this has become a massive problem. A huge problem. I've done all of this, by the way, and Eubank and Ben still hasn't started because that's how long fucking walkouts take on boxing matches. But that sums us up very well. Very well. It sums us up to the highest honour. Every time you see West Ham go a goal up or even score, in the back of your head, you're always thinking that this isn't going to last. I can name so many games where this has been an example. But this has been another great example of losing 3-2 to Brighton. I didn't think we'd concede fucking 2 at the end. I didn't think we'd concede 2. But that sums us up. Make sure to leave a like on the video, people. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. We're trying to reach 1K subscribers before the end of the season. We're really close to 900. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.